How about, I think you should, you ought to, why don't you, I would suggest, and I would recommend, if I were you. These are all the ways to give advice, but there is one more very common one and with which English learners so often make mistakes. This one is had better. Hello everyone, I'm Olga. Welcome back to my channel. In today's lesson you will learn, and most important, you will practice using had better for giving a stronger opinion and advice. So how do we use had better? For example, you'd better watch this video till the end so that you won't make mistakes everyone makes. Okay, no joking, let's look at had better. We use had better to show people that you honestly want them to follow your advice. You can use the phrase had better to express your affirmative, serious status. So it is a serious piece of advice when you say you'd better do this or that, or you'd better watch this video, you'd better learn English. You mean it. You are being serious. It's not a general advice. You don't say, I think it will be good for you. No. You think this is the only good option. You think this is the way. This expression makes your suggestion much more influential. In addition, you can also specify the consequences to make the advice sound more persuasive. To specify the consequences, you provide the evidence. If you don't do this, it will be worse. It is really better. You'd better see a doctor, otherwise you may get really sick. So these are the consequences, and you are trying to sound persuasive. You'd better see a doctor. It is serious. I mean it. For instance, you'd better check the country's restrictions before planning to travel there. You'd better check the country's restrictions because it might be the case that you may need to isolate, or you may not come there at all, so you will spend your money for the tickets, you will spend your time for flying, and you will never get there. So you'd better check, so these are the consequences. You are being serious. You'd better do it, because if you don't, it will be worse. And yes, in 99% of cases, no one says you had better, so people tend to shorten it, and you would say you'd better, I'd better, he'd better, she'd better, and so on. It is much more common to say you'd better. So you use had better plus bare infinitive meaning without to, so it's not to do, it is do. Had better do, for example. And by the way, if you're not confident using infinitives or gerunds, I invite you to watch this video of mine where we learn and practice using infinitives and gerunds. So you use had better with bare infinitive, so without to. For example, you'd better take a vacation. You look really exhausted. We'd better remember to take an SPF cream. It's gonna be sunny there. I'd better put champagne in the fridge. Warm, it doesn't taste as tasty as cold. And to make a negative sentence, for instance, you use had better not plus bare infinitive, so again without to. For instance, you'd better not upgrade your iPhone 12 to the 13th one. People say they are the same. I don't know if it is so, I just heard it, so I use this sentence as an example. Let me know your opinion if you have any of those 12 or 13. Are they similar? Do you know? Have you heard? I'd better not even open TikTok. I will easily spend an hour there, just like 1 minute. We'd better not give up learning English because it feels like a great power to be able to speak an international language with anyone, anywhere, anytime. Attention, important detail. You use had better to talk about present and future, not about past. So you can give advice about the present situation or the future situation. You are not talking about what happened in the past. That would be an absolutely different instrument. So had better, present or future. And please do not confuse had better and should. They are also different. You can use should in many situations to give more general advice and opinion, but you use had better to give a stronger opinion in a specific situation. For instance, I'm so glad you came to see us. You should come more often. Not had better. This is not even a piece of advice, this is just general expression. So you should come, I recommend you come more often, and I even give you permission, I invite you. You should come more often. This is kind of advice, but more like general expression, just giving my opinion. But the last bus leaves in 10 minutes. We'd better hurry. You won't use should in this situation. You can say we should hurry, but if you really mean it and you think if we don't hurry we will miss the last bus, you want your opinion to be much stronger. You say we'd better hurry. We'd better hurry. There will be the last bus leaving. We'd better hurry. Did you get it? So now let's practice. Look at this situation. You are planning to go to a popular restaurant and you know it is often busy. So you know that it's good to call to book a table. So what would you say? I'd better call to book a table. I'd better call them to book a table, because you understand that if you don't book a table, you may come and all tables will be occupied, so you will not have a place. So you say, I'd better call them. The next one, you see that your friend is going to be late for her train, and you have an idea that it's good to take a cab. So you say, you'd better take a cab. I think you'd better take a cab if you don't want to be late. One more. For instance, you see that your girlfriend or your boyfriend doesn't feel good today, and you think it's not good to go to work. So what would you say? You'd better not go to work today. You'd better stay home. You'd better not go to work. And the last one, you're driving to the airport and you don't want to be late. And you know that that main street is always busy at this time. So what would you say? I'd better not take the main street. It is always busy this time. I'd better not take it if I don't want to be late. All right, that's it. Good job. If you stayed with me till this moment, you are a star. I'm proud of you. Are you subscribed to my channel? If not, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, because there will be many more videos like this one, and actually the next one will be about have something done or have done something. Which one is correct? Make sure to watch that video too, and I hope to see you there. Bye!